Hello, this is Tom Meeks, and this is 3D Design for Fun and Life, featuring Moment of Inspiration using the uniquely easy noun and verb method.
This session is project number 2, creating personalized tea candle globes.
One of the greatest things about being able to design your own objects is having the ability to create personalized gifts for those who are special in your life. We begin our video by showing an embedded image of a small, inexpensive tea light that measures 1.3 inches in diameter and about 1.4 inches tall. This image is taken from Amazon, item number B07920KS8N. Our project will be created to fit this tea light. Similar tea lights are often available locally in craft stores and Dollar General or Dollar Tree stores. They are a great starting point for creating personalized 3D printed gifts. In this project, we're going to demonstrate how to create a personalized globe to be used with these small tea lights that simulate a votive candle.
Because we are printing this globe in plastic, it's very important to point out that this is not to be used with an actual candle having a hot flame. This globe is to be used only with an LED tea light that is battery operated.
To help us create our globe, we've included a 3D rendering of this LED tea light. We'll hide our image and show all the objects in the 900 series. In addition to the tea light, object 900, the object beginning with 901 is a rectangle that helps us locate the area most illuminated by the LED flame. And 902 provides a reminder of the tea light's exact dimensions. Let's see how we use these reference objects to help us create a matching globe that we can personalize. We select the bottom view. The reason for starting with the bottom view is to ensure that the first circle we create is located on the XY plane. We will select the center circle noun. The prompt reads, "Pick center point," and we select the center of the bottom of the tea light. The prompt changes to pick radius, and we will use the outer edge of the tea light to create a reference circle. We hide object 900 and 902 and then go to the top view. The reference circle is exactly the size of our tea light. The globe we want to create will slip over the tea light, so it must have an inside diameter large enough to comfortably fit over the tea light, but be close enough for the light to be effective.
We will use a gap of 2 millimeters, which should achieve that balance. We select the reference circle, click on Construct to open Palette 3, and then click on the Offset verb group and select the offset verb. The prompt says, "Pick offset side," and we will enter a distance value of 2 and move the mouse to the outside of the first reference circle. We can now delete the reference circle. We will now select the new circle and apply the offset verb again. Click on the Offset Verb button and enter a new value of 2.8 millimeters in the distance box. Move to the outside to create a new second circle. These two circles will be used to create the globe cylinder. The width of the cylinder wall will be 2.8 millimeters. The reason for that size is based on the minimum printed wall width obtainable from most consumer 3D printers and slicers of 0.8 millimeters. We will be engraving into the wall a distance of 2 millimeters, leaving a very thin 0.8 millimeters backing. This backing should let light shine through while the thicker walls do not, creating glowing letters. This will make more sense when we get to the personalization and engraving steps.
Select both circles and name them 101 Globe Master Frames 40 millimeters. This shows that we're going to extrude them 40 millimeters. Go to the front view and show objects 900 and 901. The rectangle called 901 Small Flame Reference helps us to locate the active area of the LED flame. The most effective personalization needs to be located in this general area. Let's create the new globe. Show and select the 101 Master Globe frames and click on the Extrude Verb button. The prompt reads Pick Extrusion Point. We'll enter a distance of 40 and click OK. Name the new cylinder 100 Master Globe. Hide the 101 globe frames. Select the 3D view. We'll rotate the screen to confirm that we have some clearance between the candle and the cylinder. Now click on the bottom outside edge of the wall twice to select the outside edge. Click on the Fillet Group button and then the Chamfer Verb button. Enter a value of 1 and click on Done. We do this to help us remove the part more easily after it's been printed. Now rotate the view to bring the top face of the cylinder into view. Click twice on the top face to select the face. We will round the top to give it a nice finished look. Click on the Fillet Verb button and enter a radius value of 1.4. The top face is 2.8 millimeters thick, and we're applying fillet to both the inside and the outside at the same time, so we are limited to 1/2 the distance of the face when we enter our fillet value. We have finished 100 Master Globe. But since we may want to create other personalized globes in the future, from this point on, we will only work with a copy of the master. To create the copy, we click on Tab 1, Edit of Palette number 2. Select 100 Master Globe and click on the Copy Verb button. Then click on the Paste Verb button. Immediately click on the name area and rename the copy 000 Working Globe. Notice that we now have 2 globes in the object browser. Hide 100 Master Globe. We will wrap text around the working globe and use this text to cut into the surface. We need 2 additional objects to accomplish this task. Select the 3D view. As we rotate the working globe, we see a vertical line. Think of the face of the globe as a wrapper that starts at this line, wraps around the cylinder, and ends at this same line. We need to create a plane that is exactly the same height and width of this wrapper to be used with the flow verb that will help us wrap our text. Go to the front view. Click on the bottom edge of the cylinder face twice to select the bottom edge. We see that the radius is 21.8 millimeter, but the information we really need is the circumference. We used to have to use a calculator to come up with the circumference, but version 4 does the math for us. Click on the button labeled Details. A dialog box pops up, and we see a button labeled Calc. Click on Calc. Magically, the circumference is calculated for us. Clicking on the value will copy the value to the computer clipboard. Click on Close.
To create the plane, click on Draw Solid to open Tab 2 of Palette 1. Click on the Plane Verb Group button and then click on the 3 points button. The prompt says Pick Base Point, and we'll click on the right side at the top edge. The prompt changes to Pick Width Point. This can be a bit disorienting. We are used to having the width of a rectangle be horizontal. But since 3-point planes can be created in any orientation, the first side defined is always considered to be the width. In this case, the point we will select is straight down to the bottom edge on the right side. The prompt changes again to Pick Height Point. Click inside the height value and press Ctrl-V to copy the circumference value from the clipboard. Click to finish the plane.
Click on the new plane and name it 200 Source Plane. To help us align the text we will wrap, We'll use the 901 small flame reference rectangle to draw another rectangle associated with the new plane. Click on the Rectangle Group button, then click on the Corner Rectangle button. Our base point will be the top left of 901. Our width point will be the bottom right corner of 901. Name this new rectangle 201 Flame Locator. Hide 900 and 901. Select 200 and 201. Click on the Transform tab of Palette 3. Then click on the Align Verb button. Check the Move as Group checkbox. Use Top Align, and then drop the plane and flame locator below the bottom of the globe. Click on Align again. Then uncheck Move as Group and use the Vert Center to align both the 200 plane and the 201 rectangle with the Z-axis. The next step is to create the personalized text to be wrapped. Click on the Draw Solid tab of the first palette. Then click on the Text Verb button. The prompt says Pick Base Point. We will select an empty area of the screen as our base point. The Text Options dialog box appears. Since we want to personalize the globe, we want to enter a name. I will replace the default MOI with the name Diane. We will change the font name to Barlow Condensed. I will want to check the Bold checkbox. Change the height to 15 and the thickness to 4 millimeters. Select all the letters of the text and name the text 300 Diane Barlow, C-O-N-D, bold 15x4. Not all fonts work well for engraving. If this font works, by including the font name and sizes we used, it will help us should we want to use this same font with different text in the future for another personalized globe. We now must align the text with the plane. It will take 3 different alignment steps. Be sure to check Move as Group when aligning text. In the first step, we will use Align Horizontal Center to center the text within the 201 flame locator. We will use the mid-snap on the right side of the 201 rectangle as our guide. Then we can hide 201. The second step is to align using Vert Center, using the mid-snap of the top of the plane as our guide. To make the final alignment, we need to select the side view, either left or right. Again, we will select Align and use the Vert Center and center the text so that half of the text is on the left of the plane and half is on the right. In this view, the plane will look like a line. Return to the front view. What is about to happen is that we will use the plane to wrap the text around the globe. Since the text is 4 millimeters thick, 2 millimeters will stick out beyond the globe's surface and 2 millimeters will be inserted into the face of the globe.
We have included some ornamental features that we've pre-aligned. Let's show objects 800 and 810. 800 rows, like the text, is 4 millimeters thick. So it will be engraved on the globe's surface, leaving a 0.8 millimeter support backing. The design of the 810 starburst patterns are such that they are well supported and need no backing. So we made 810 starburst punch 6 millimeters thick, enabling it to cut cleanly through the walls of the globe.
Click on Transform. Then click on the Deform Group button. Next, click on the Flow Verb button. The prompt says Select Objects to Flow. Using the Object Browser, we select 300 Diane, 800 rows, and 810 starburst and click on Done. The prompt changes to select Base Curve or Surface. Using the mouse, we'll select the plane near the bottom left corner. The prompt changes to Select Target Surface near matching edge side. We'll switch to the 3D view and rotate the view until, using the vertical line, we can locate the bottom left corner of the globe surface. Rotate the view to confirm that the text is wrapped correctly. When using Flow for the first few times, it's common to have to cancel and try again several times before getting the placement right. If it looks correct, click on Done to complete the flow. Return to the front view. Notice that if we hide 300 Diane, both the source version and the wrap version disappear. This is because all the wrapped items still carry the names of the source items. We want to be able to hide the source items without hiding the wrapped items, so we'll give the wrapped items new names. Show 300 Diane again. Hide 000 working globe, leaving the wrapped text suspended. Now, using the mouse, select the wrapped text and give it the temporary name 000. Once we do this, we can hide 300 Diane, 800 rows, 810 starburst, and 200 source plane. Then show 000 working globe again. It's now time to engrave the text. Select 000 working globe and click on Construct, Boolean Group, Diff. Using the Object Browser, select 000. Leave Keep Object unchecked and click on Done. The object named 000 disappear, leaving their engraved features in the globe. Go to the 3D view. Our globe is now complete. Not only have we personalized it for Diane, but we have added some ornamentation to give it extra value. Showing our 900T light sample, we can get a very good idea about how it's going to appear once printed. This is 3D Design for Fun and Life. 3D Design courseware based on Moment of Inspiration by Tom Meeks.
In this session, we demonstrated creating a master tea candle globe that we can use over and over to create custom globes that are personalized for our friends and family. This is the second of the projects we will include in this course to enhance your life and the lives of those you love. To help you practice with tea candle globes, we have included a sample file with 3 sizes of LED candles. tcandlepractice.3dm